Yeah, Rafi's just an unbelievable player to get in there and watch today. This guy has done a lot with the bat over the years, but he's getting better and better, swinging at pitches throughout the zone and out off the plate, and does damage. And so he's a tough guy to face as a pitcher, and he can only build upon it.
Yeah, and big hits on the biggest of stages, of course, in the postseason against both the Rays and the Astros. You saw what he did in that final weekend of the regular season as well in our nation's capital against the Nationals to make sure that the Sox were headed to the postseason. And it leads us into our spring training spotlight presented by John Deere. Nothing runs like a Deere. Run with us. Devers on the Sox led them in all these categories.
Yeah, doing a lot of damage right there, leading the team and putting guys on his back. I mean, this guy, he, like I said before, he has a lot of future ahead of him, too, because he keeps getting better. So we're really excited to see what he does. And, you know, if he keeps adding on, he's going to be in the MVP race here before we know it, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. He will be in there in the 3 spot on the left side of the diamond with his running mate, Xander Bogaerts, who bats in the cleanup spot. And a familiar face is back. Jackie Bradley Jr. returned from the Brewers in the offseason in the Hunter Renfroe trade, and he's in the leadoff spot, and yes, he's in center field. First pitch from the fort is coming up on the other side.
With Volkswagen,
swinging a drive, deep left field. This is way back. Welcome off, Chris Taylor.
The Dodgers are walking off to San Francisco. They win the wild card.
On Nesson is brought to you by John Deere. There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere. Reed's Ferry Sheds. If it says Reed's Ferry, you got a good one. And by Subaru of New England. Take on winter in a 2022 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. JetBlue Park on a Friday afternoon for the second spring training day of game action and game number 2 for the Red Sox. We've got a lot of regulars in the lineup, and they've got an ace on the bump as well as they face the Tampa Bay Rays. And here's the lineup for their manager, Kevin Cash. Taylor Walls leads off at short. Josh Lowe, big-time prospect at center. Vidal Brujan is the third baseman, followed by one of the Rays' regular catchers, Francisco Mejia. Jonathan Aranda's at second, Ryan Bolt in right, Miles Mastroboni in left, Tristan Gray patrols first, and Esteban Quiroz is the DH, batting ninth against Nate Eovaldi, who Alex Cora already said a couple of days ago will be the opening day starter, and he could go perhaps as many as 3 innings today, either 2 or 3 they hope to get from Eovaldi today.